Hi, this is Moondog, and this is my KelTec Sub2000. This is a great little rifle. It's a simple and reliable straight blowback design. As you can see, empty. Okay, so we're going to take this down. Using the magic of editing, I'll speed this up. I'm back. All right, so this is the bolt. This thing probably weighs about 2 pounds, maybe 1.5 pounds. So you've got 1.5 pound steel reciprocating back and forth, and it's hollow inside, so the recoil spring fits inside there. So it's reciprocating back and forth inside the stock, and this thing just slams into this little plastic locking bit, which is the buffer. And that's what you feel on your shoulder every time you fire. So here's a very simple way you can reduce that felt recoil of this thing slamming into this thing. And that is by using this little thing. It's a little rubber grommet cap, and what those are, I'll show you in a second. This is an assortment set of grommets. This set has tons of different sizes, and this one is a RBG-4, which is a 5/8 inch silicone rubber disc. You'll be putting this against the buffer, between the buffer and the recoil spring, and as this thing reciprocates back, it hits this silicone bumper and dampens the recoil. Okay, we'll speed this up, the reassembly. This little solution allows you to keep the bolt locked open, which is I think is hugely important, especially when you're at a range, to be able to keep it open and show that the chamber is empty and safe. This is the Missouri Tactical AR recoil pad, or as they call it, the Recoil pad. You can see that they're doing a little pun with AR recoil. And purchased this on Amazon for less than 20 bucks. I think it was like 18 and change. As you can see from the photo, and I'll include the photo from the Amazon page. What it is a recoil pad that you attach onto the back of a standard M4 telescoping stock by attaching around it with these little wings, and it fits in at the end as a buttstock pad. Now, the KelTec stock is not an exact copy of the M4 stock. As you can see, it's pretty square, whereas the M4 stock is kind of almost tear-shaped or lozenge-shaped. The KelTec stock is pretty close, is close enough in dimensions that it'll fit. Voila! It's pretty secure. One thing though is that because it's made for an M4 and not for a KelTec, when you try to close it, you'll have to peel this back to make room for the front sight to fit into the stock and lock in. But what I did was I just cut a notch about 1/2 inch deep and 1 inch wide to fit the KelTec, and allows me to, there you go, open and close it without having to peel that back. As you can see, the design of the buttstock recoil pad has spaces that are voids that are in the molding in here that go all the way through, and this allows it to deform and provide even more shock absorption. But they're also perfect to let you use these zip ties. The one thing I wanted to mention was, if you get a variety set of grommets like this. You'll have other grommets. Of course, you could use them for you know, projects around the house, which is why I originally bought them. But one of these, the EWG36. Hopefully I don't spill all this. The EWG36, which is a 1/2 inch O-ring type grommet. Those fit into the bolt handle. Fits around like this, the handle, and makes it more grippy and more comfortable to pull back. So there, as a bonus, if you know, just by getting this, not only do you get a little recoil dampening grommet cover, but you have a means to make your charging handle much more comfortable. Bonus!